Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, there's these gnats out here, man. Yo, these gnats are bad. I put off on and they still buzzing around my ears. Alright, check it out. We got a 2005 Ford F-250. That's right, Shiznit Ford. And customer's complaint is stalling out sometimes. Sometimes they can be at a light or something and the car will just shut right off. And it's even worse with the AC on. And sometimes when they could be going on, if the AC's on, it gets really bad. Shut the AC off, everything is fine. First thing we're going to do, first thing and foremost you want to do is, even if the check engine light is on, or rather even if it's off, the first thing you want to do is check out what the computer is sensing. If the computer picked up a code, maybe there's a pending code, and the pending code will not trigger that check engine light. So no matter what, that's the first basis. You want to start there. Alright, these gnats are crazy. So let's get our Actron, hook it up, and see what codes we got. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Got our Actron hooked up. The diagnostic connector, as you can see, I got it plugged up under the steering, up under the dashboard, to the right of the steering column. Got it plugged up right there. Alright, let's put our key in the on position. And key on the top of the key. Let's see here. Let's get our Actron over here. 10 seconds. Alright. Let's get out of here. Matter of fact, let's unplug it. Plug it back up. Alright, vehicle diagnostics. We're going to go to auto ID to see if the computer can pick up what vehicle it is by itself. 2005 Ford F-250 Super Duty with a 5.4. Alright, let's see what we got here. Checking airbag, ABS, engine, OBD2. Alright, for the ABS, looks like we got a code. OBD2 look like 2 codes, and ECM we got 2 codes. Alright, let's still see what we got here. U1900 control area network. Okay guys, you want to definitely get an Actron scanner like this, because see that right there? Code. If I hit code connect over here, it tells you the top reported fixes, replaced anti-lock brake system control module for that code. That was the top reported fix, but we're not going there. Now we got 5 to go, 4 more to go. P0506, idle air control system revolutions per minute lower than expected. It says MIL, that means that did trigger this light on. That means the light must be on. Same thing, no, here we go. Another P0506, same thing, that's pending. One confirmed, and we have one more, and another 506. So all of them pretty much, it is the same code, P0506. Alright, so let's shut this off. And let's pull that key out. Feels like I'm in an operating room or something. Oh, I am. I'm about to do some operating right now. Let's unplug our Actron. Alright, let me set this up and explain to you about that code. Alright, that code is cut, dry, and simple. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is plug back up the Actron, and I'm going to show you what hit code connect and show you what that's going to do. But what is only thing it's telling me is that the computer is trying to get at a certain idle, but the car is, the engine itself is lower than expected, and it won't pick it up. And usually what causes that is a throttle body cleaning. A lot of carbon builds up around the blade, which is about to pull this air cleaner off, and I'm about to show you. Or rare occasions it could be a throttle body. So let's get on the Actron, and I'm gonna show you what that means. Be right back. Alright guys, check this out. Customer was just here, and something I didn't know that he told me that I was doing. Check this out. This thing stalls for power. So, if I'm in here and I start it up, now when I go to hit it gas, watch if you can listen to if you can hear it. See that? That was a misfire. This truck has a misfire. Power brake a little bit. No, it ain't. Feel the sputtering like it has a misfire in it. You know what? Let's go up here and look at that throttle body. Right back. All right, we're still in here. Let's see, guys, check. I don't know if you can hear this. Watch this. Let me see. Let's go back. Listen back here. Hear that? I think it's breaking down. No power whatsoever. All right. So let's get the key off. What I'm going to do here. I'm gonna set the camera up. Dang, this thing's kind of high. I'm gonna pop off that air cleaner. See how the air filter look. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to avoid doing it, but I'm gonna have to put a graph on that fuel pump. Alright, let's go over here. It's like we're doing an air filter or something. So you definitely wanna, that air filter is kind of dirty. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna leave the air filter alone, and what I'm gonna do is start the vehicle up again, and we're gonna see if it picks up power, because a clogged air filter, just that simple, a clogged air filter will, that thing, look at that. A clogged air filter will cause the vehicle to lose power. I'm not saying that this is the problem, but always start with something simple, and then work your way up. All right. So let's get in here. Start this up. Nope. That thing's. Wow, that thing was stalled out like crazy. Other than no hardly any gas. But all right, let's put this to the side. Let's go up in here, and we're gonna remove this air cleaner. Man, this thing just sucks. I should do a graph first on it before moving this. Oh well, right back. All right, guys and girls, to see this, what we're gonna have to do is remove this air cleaner. And from the way it looks, we got 1, 2, 3. Pull this little tab up right here. And we gotta, yeah, that's supposed to come up. And then we got one right here. So, I want this thing. Why this thing give it a hard time coming up? And we're gonna have to unplug it. Gonna pull that little tab back like that. Squeeze it, unplug it. Then we're gonna have to get this off of here. There we go. Pop off, put to the side. Right now, also with this cleaner, we got a little, see this little vacuum line right here? You see a little green tab? You're just gonna push that green tab down. See that? Push it down, it'll release it and pull it off, just like that. Okay, so let's get those 4 bolts off, 5 actually. And what I got here is a 10mm deep, a 4-inch extension, and a 6-inch extension, 3-inch drive. We're gonna go over here. One. Take the, it might be better just to, let's see, put the bolt on, put the socket on, and then reaching in, take that one off. Okay, the other two, and this one right here. I'll be right back. Alright, we got all 5 bolts out. Now we just want to get this out of the way. And there's our throttle body. Now the thing we want to do now is try to look down to it right. And wow, look at that, man. That's a lot of, this thing definitely gonna need a throttle body cleaning. Look at that. Let's get our little handy dandy flashlight. Wow, look at the carbon buildup in there. Look at that. This thing is definitely going to need a throttle body cleaning. Man. This problem is, we can't get a gasket for that today. Dang it. But I still want to do a graph on that fuel pump. So this is definitely one issue, and this is definitely what will cause that P0506. This has got to be taken care of before anything. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys and girls, check that out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for the customer to get back. I'm going to let them know what we got to do. We cannot get the gasket today. So, dang it. So what we're going to do is put this back together, and then we're going to graph the fuel pump. Now I know graphing the fuel pump is something that, especially if you're a do-it-yourself or watching our videos, that it's going to take another machine to do, and it kind of sucks because it's a good diagnostic procedure. So I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get to that point. All right, let me put this back together, and we'll be right back. All right, we got that back together. We know the vehicle needs a throttle body cleaning, and that will take care of that P0506. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a graph on the fuel pump. Now before we do that, what you got to do is find the fuse to the fuel pump. Now what we're going to do is go over here, and on the F-250, the fuel pump fuse is located inside of here. So what we're going to do is grab this panel, pop this panel down, and here you got the cover right here. Now usually it'll say which fuse goes to what, but this one doesn't. It has a bunch of numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to look it up. We're going to find out which fuse goes to the fuel pump, and at the same time I'm going to pull out the Vantage Pro. I really want to do this, guys, because I like to keep it simple, keep it for the DIYer, but this is just one of those occasions where I have to do it, and I'll explain to you why. Alright, so we're going to pull that, and I'll be right back. Alright, we looked at the wiring diagram, and it seems to be fuse number 40, a 20 amp. So what I'm going to do is go over here onto the legend, and there it is. Hey, the gnats are bothering the mess out of me. Alright, there it is right there. There it is right there, fuse number 40. And what we're going to do is count from the side over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuse number 9. So we start from, even if we count the empty spots too. So let's get a better good up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. That's our 20 amp fuse. That's the fuse to the fuel pump. So we're going to have to take that out. Alright, so we're going to take that out, and I'm going to get the Vantage Pro, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Alright, be right back. Yep. Alright, this, guys, is the Vantage Pro. Now, I very seldom like to pull this out because, as you know, I like to dedicate our channels for the DIYer. And this is a $2,500 computer. but we have to use it to diagnose this. Now what we're going to do is diagnose the condition of the fuel pump. Even though the truck is running, or even though your vehicle is running and the fuel pump seems to be pushing out, and you can actually have good fuel pressure. And actually, if you have a scanner like the Actron or other scanners, you can check fuel pressure because this has an electronic fuel pressure regulator on it. So you can check fuel pressure actually through your scanner. It doesn't have to be an expensive scanner. Alright, now what we're going to do here, we're going to use our current probe. And let's start this up. And I'm going to show you, we're going to prop this up, and I'm going to show you exactly why I like this machine. Alright, now the first thing we do, I'm going to cut it on. Make sure we can see here. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go down here to, oh man, there we go. Power user test. With help, we're going to go to the current probe test. Select current probe, the snap-on low, current test. Now, I can check fuel injectors, I can check the fuel pump, ignition coils, parasitic draw, all that with using my current probe. Alright, so we're going to go, and this is what's nice about the Vantage Pro. So I'm going to go to fuel pumps, select test, we're going to do a current test. Now the Vantage Pro will, when it starts up, fuel pump can be checked using lab scope and the snap-on low amp current probe. Now I select the snap-on one, but it's not the snap-on one, but it still works. And let's go over here. Connect current probe to Vantage is shown. It tells you how to hook it up. Now what it does, let me go down here further. It tells you where to clamp current probe jaws around fuel pump voltage supply circuit near fuel tank or at fuel pump relay. Humps that appear in waveform are normal and represent conditions of pump accumulator and brushes. Now if fuel pump is difficult to access, it may be possible to check current at a dedicated fuse if applicable. Now it does have a dedicated fuse, it has a 20 amp, and that's exactly what we're going to be testing it on. Make sure my mic is on. So now let's go back up here. Now when I start this vehicle up, my waveform pattern should look like this. I have about 8 humps in it, very good solid humps. As the more current draw on that fuel pump, the more it takes for that fuel pump to put out, them lines are going to be flatter. Now it doesn't, when the lines are flatter, I've seen a lot of guys misdiagnose it and call it a fuel pump, but it's not actually. Sometimes it's just, that means the fuel pump putting a lot of strain, which there's a lot of strain on the fuel pump, but it also could be as something as simple as a fuel filter. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect. What's our thing? Here we go. We're going to take our needle nose pliers. We're going to pull out that 20 amp fuse, and now what we're going to do is replace that fuse with there you go. These right here, these are the things right here, and bypass the fuse. You see what it does? It plugs in, and then I got a wire going around it. Alright? So what we're going to do is put that where the fuse went. So that's good. See, now what this does is gives me a place where my current probe can hook up to. So let's hook up our current probe. Okay, and we're gonna put this on to 20 amps. Matter of fact, let's get in here. Start this truck up. Alright, truck is running. gonna cut my current probe on. I'm gonna zero it out by pushing the button right here. And now I'm gonna clamp the probe onto the wiring. And look up here. Now if I don't see a signal, what I'm gonna do is turn our clamp around this way, clamp it on, and there we go right there. Now right now, you see the graph on that pump? That pump is shot. That pump, the accumulators look nothing at all like what's going on here. Which means there is a big that fuel pump is drawing so much current right now. It's just straining to get that fuel up there. Wow, that's shot. That is low. And if we actually hit the gas a little bit, that was flatline. So, you know, without this, I'll be pretty much, you know, without this, you'd be pretty much guessing, because the truck is running. Normal people would think, all right, the fuel pump is good, it's keeping the truck running, but this is showing that the fuel pump is bad. So we got two issues here. One, the check engine light, which means it needs a throttle body cleaning, and two, it needs a fuel pump. And at the same time, when you change the fuel pump, you definitely change the fuel filter, because the fuel filter is clogged. It haven't been changed in a while. It will cause the pump to go bad. All right, so we're gonna shut the truck off, shut our current probe off, and we'll be right back. All right, guys and girls, let's pull this key out. We just put the fuse back in. We're gonna disconnect it. Now, if anybody knows a way of checking the condition of the fuel pump like I just did without using something, dang, had the cap off, like a Vantage Pro, then the information would be greatly appreciated. So we're gonna shut down right here. We're gonna put all this up. We're gonna get some prices, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so here we have a 2005 Ford F-250 Super Duty with a 5.4 four-wheel drive, and it ended up being two different issues. He called because there was he didn't feel any power in when he was driving it, but it ended up being two different issues. It had a check engine light, and the code was P0506, and that's the definition of that is idle air control system RPM lower than expected. So that ends up being a throttle body cleaning. And then as far as the loss of power, it ended up being the fuel pump. So we'll change the fuel pump, and it's a good idea. At the same time, when you're doing the fuel pump, you should do the fuel filter. Okay, so we'll be taking care of that, not today, but we'll be taking care of that at another time. And look out for that video. And I think that was it, right, as far as the explanation. Okay, so if you guys have any questions or comments, you can post them down below in the comment section, or you can email Tim at AstralAutoRepairs.com. All right, so hope you guys paid attention. If not, watch it again. And you guys know it, if we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.